Now, John Loda, do you support his
See,
candidacy?
the problem is that Katsimides and Loda have both said when questioned that they're supporting to one extent or the other what I call the same gender agenda. And therefore, at this late stage, this is not what we need a Republican for. And we have to hope that the Conservative Party will not play footsie politics and they will stand as conservatives. And the fact that Michael Long of the Conservative Party said a year and a half ago that he will not support anyone in the Assembly or the State Senate who votes for same-gender marriage, that same rule should apply now in New York City. And we're hoping that the Conservative Party will not put politics above principle, and they will continue that viewpoint, and they will rule out supporting these two people. And really, they should be giving their line to Salgado.
And Christine Quinn, would you be shocked if Satmar supports her? Because there's rumors that Satmar is supporting her.
Listen, I wouldn't be shocked because of the fact that the person Maloney who defeated Hayworth in upstate New York, in whose district is Kiryas Yoel, we were told that 30% of the Kiryas Yoelniks supported this person, who I think is open in his orientations. This is what I heard. Now, if this is true, why doesn't Satmar understand that Hashem? All of us. Why don't we understand Hashem acts midah keneged midah? If we show God that we don't care about His anti-Mabul agenda, and we ignore the Chazal on this subject, that Sodom wasn't destroyed until they said, "Bring out the men." By light, they wanted to act with them inappropriately. If we don't accept these Chazal, we ignore this, we say politics is different. Why are we surprised when there are many molestations in the Frum community? Why are we surprised? We're showing Hashem that we're not concerned about this. Midah keneged midah. And I want to tell you something else. It's unbelievable at this late stage in the developing culture that people don't understand this. And you want to know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. When we show Hashem on a certain sugya, a certain parsha, a certain inyan, for the last 40 years, since Stonewall, in the 1968 or whatever it was, that we don't care. We have to be concerned with the shkolim over the family values. When we do that and ignore the psak of Rav Moshe, Rav Yaakov, Rav Shach, who all paskined on this stuff, that we can't ignore this agenda. When we do that, what happens is we lose our siyata d'shmaya and we lose our ability to even perceive it's right or wrong. So a bunch of fruitcakes went ahead and made a Rosh Hashanah for fruits with Christine Quinn and company. How did they do this? And Frum Yidden come down, so they signaled to Christine Quinn and the entire political establishment, the Jews will sell out their values and their mother's religion for a few shkolim if Christine's going to win. Just substitute for the word deviance, substitute the word anti-Semitism. Would anybody say if an anti-Semite's going to win, we're going to make them a Tu B'Shvat party? It's a busha and a cherpa. It's an embarrassment to God, and it costs us spiritually. It does. It costs us in ruchnius. Who knows how many people are molested of either gender in our community that's hushed up because we show Hashem we don't care about His standards and values and morality. So this is a big challenge to us. It's a two-faced thing. It's a two sides of a coin. We have the opportunity to do a tremendous Kiddush Hashem. Imagine if 100,000 Orthodox Jews all over, from left to right, from YU to Satmar, would all vote for Salgado in the Democratic primary. They would have to take notice. This would clean up. This was like the Bob Turner vote when it cleaned up a lot of schmutz. But then the next day we went back to business as usual. So we're saying this again. Aguda, Satmar, Lubavitch, YU, we're going to be watching you. It's late in the game, and we demand standards and value in the Kiddush Hashem and not a Chil Hashem.